Shout out to all our service members, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Conus, you know, overseas.
Yeah.
My dad is former military.
Yeah. Yo, Talib Kweli got a show.
Right.
I gotta say this.
Shout out Talib.
Shout out to Talib. Talib made a verse saying something crazy about Canibus joining the army. Right? I can say this with a smile because I love Talib. We talked about it. He was very honest. And he just kept it a buck, was like, yo, Canibus, I didn't know. Right? But at that time, I was in formation. So I Major, the same 150. Hardcore, you do not want to play with 50. Right? M7, Gucci seats, interior. You know what I'm saying? Spit shine boots. You did not go to, you did not want to play with 50. Man. Right? So now, the song, I didn't even know it came out, right? I'm in formation. So I Major screams out the thing. Williams, get the fuck in here. Right? In front of everybody. So I run in there. Double time in there. You know, stand at formation. So he says, sit down. You know what I mean? Then first officer says, no, I want him standing. So now I stand. Did I tell you to get at rest? At ease? Go back to formation, right? So then he goes over to the record player or the CD, presses play on the joint. He says, you know, then I don't know, ask manager, ask Canibus manager, you know, I'm gonna join the army, ask Canibus manager. I don't know what the fuck that shit was that I heard. But he said, who the fuck is Talibon Kweli? Does that sound like I made that up?
Nah, not at all.
I hope so. At that moment, I realized that I abandoned hip hop, but not for the wrong reasons.
But that's how we felt.
But when he said that, I also realized that even then, I just needed a hug, and he was talking about something that we all got somebody in the service. That either is related to us, that lives in the home with us, or, you know, that we, you know, children we sent off, right? It's so, the culture, Black culture in America is so immersed in service, armed forces service, that there's no, you cannot get it, you can't even deny that when he said that, in my mind, I'm like, damn, nigga, you just dissed an entire, you know, country, a population, you know, more than you can count, just to get at Canibus and make me feel like silly or stupid or whatever. And you cost me a whole lot of issues standing there with Sergeant Major.
What was the issue?
Who the fuck is Talibon Kweli? What would you say? What would you say? I love you. I want, that's why you're a pro. So
he's a rapper.
You couldn't really do that with also Major, but tell me, like
I'll be like, he's a rapper.
He's a rapper. And wrong answer. I looked at him with the most puppy dog eyes ever, man. So Major, I don't know what that is. I've been here training with y'all for a year and a half. I don't want to know Talibon. I don't even want to know him. You would have got smoked, bro.
For that?
You would have got smoked. Because you train with these guys, right? And then if that narrative slips into just the wrong, aloof mind, man, they think that I'm there to, like, you know, go create mutiny or go left, or I'm not really there for the reasons I'm there for, which is to, like, yo, I want to add on to what, you know, the hearts and minds. That's what we were trained. Right. And so I was so fucking angry about that.
Talibon Kweli.
I was so angry, not just at him, but hip hop in general, because it's like, that's how they look at me, man. That's what they would do for no fucking reason. It's like, was the line, you know, I never had nobody come to me and say the line was hot. I love Talib now. We talking now, but at the time, it's like, what did you get for that? At least Young Z I love Young Z. Let's give it up for Young Z. Young Z came to me, and Rod Digger. Young Z came to me and said one time, we went to Shaq's crib. And Young Z straight up just told me, man, it was like one of the first things he said to me. He said, yo, you know me and you got the birthday on the same day, right? I said, nah, I didn't know that. He said, come on, bitch, I love you. He said, yo, I did Eminem's joint. I made 800,000, man, for that first publicity check, man. He came out straight out. He said, yo, I made 800. Yo, you can't see my crib with binoculars, man. You need binoculars to see my crib. I started laughing. Young Z told me that he did the track. You know, I got 800,000 for that bitch. Like, yo, don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because he was being stand-up. Just coming straight to it. Like, let's get out that out the way.
Right.
You know, that's what I enjoy, man. I'm one of those guys.
Right.
Just talk to me.
Right.
I can handle it if you talk to me.
Right.
If you tell me the truth, I can really handle it.
So you know what the beauty of today is?
Me and Talib squashed that, by the way. Me
Right.
and Talib squashed that. He said to me, yo, man, I didn't know Canibus. And we hugged. Because he said that. If he didn't say, he tried to say what you said, was like, yo, you know, he's a rapper. Like all that type of shit.
Yeah.
If he would have said that, my dudes, we was standing there, it was going down. I had never been so angry, man. Because they knew about the story.
Right.
K Solo brought him in the room. K Solo said, hey, bitch, look what I got, man. I got time. It was crazy. It was fucking nuts. It was nuts. Talib was working out to his shit, man. I didn't give a fuck, dog. I was in dog shape too, man. You hear me? And I was so angry because of what happened behind that.
Right.
But he cleaned it up real fast, and I was right there with him, mopping the floors with him, because I was mopping floors behind that stupid shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
rap just put me in a lot of pretzels is what I'm trying to tell you.
but here's the thing. The beauty of today is for you to address or for people to get to know you, you had to go through platforms or places that would be more interested in what they could sell than what you're actually saying. You know what I mean? So it's hard for people to get to, back in the days, I felt like there was a real gap between fans and artists because other than their music, you didn't know much about it. You know, unless you knew somebody that was in their neighborhood or grew up with them or a family member or whatever.
It was intentional. It was like that on purpose.
So you were left to the imagination or the publications that spoke on artists. And if they put something out there or they made something look a certain way, that's what it was because we didn't have the connection to say, yo, is this true? You know what I mean? That's why I say to people, if you feel a way about a story that's out about you, unchecked lie becomes the truth. Sometimes if it bothers you, you're not above it, so you should address it. You feel me?
Yo, 100%.
So now when people watch this, they'll be like, yo, I get it now, yo.
Yo, y'all made Polo made the call. Y'all go back.
Right.
You responded, man. You made it happen, right? That's what our people need to do. So y'all are the shining example of what needs to be done. I couldn't have done what the two of you did. I couldn't have made it happen all by myself. Right? You danced with me about things. You didn't put me in no thin ice by myself.
Right.
You made sure that you were conscious of knowing, like, yo, I did fuck with you, bitch. I listened to your shit, nigga. Like, yo, you inspired me to do whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Not even knowing that I was inspiring. All I was doing was presenting my resume to the hip hop world at large, you know, both in America, overseas. I'm Jamaican. I should be doing reggae music, rap, dance, but I just loved it. Rap.
Right.
I loved what rap was doing. How the slang, how we was able to do things. I chose rap.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.